Welcome everyone. How's it going? Long time no talk. Long time no talk. I am back. Let me know by the way if my audio is coming in okay. I haven't done this in like what, a week and a half, and it feels like 3 months. See people watching. Awesome. Hit the like. Okay, so I hear it on. Okay, good. Hey Tyler, Sylvan. Awesome. Okay, perfect. Well, I'm back. COVID was not fun. I'll tell you that right now. Tesla is fun today. And Discord convinced me to go live. I kind of wanted to go live, but one thing you'll notice is in my apartment, you might hear a lot of drilling. Hey, Beyond, Jan, Martin, James, Marco, welcome everyone. One thing I will apologize for in advance is there's a lot of hammering and shaking and vibrations going on because they're renovating the outside of the apartment right now. So apologies in advance. Tesla is just it's amazing today. We're up 7.8%, almost 8% at this point. We talked about this yesterday, right? Hey, too many fails, Ollie. So not Enrique, Jeremiah. We're gonna make it 775. I hope so. Um, so yeah, so wow. Okay, we're about to hit high a day again here. Hold on. Let me shift my focus away from myself for a second. I think we're about to hit high a day. All right, let's change this to the 1 minute graph. So yesterday we talked about on the video, I talked about the 50-day supply, right? And the fact that there's a lot of sellers there, and the fact that we just obliterated right through that supply zone means obviously, and this goes without saying, that there is an amazing amount of demand. I'm guessing there's a couple institutions that are buying in front running for earnings right now. So we're sitting at 758. That daily bull flag turned out to be perfect. Yeah, exactly. No kidding. Well, hey, thank you, Kevin. I am happy to be back. COVID was not fun. I'll tell you that right now. I'm not sure if you guys have had any experience with COVID. Hopefully not, or whatever. Man, I was healthy. Last Tuesday, I was rolling around town. I was at a coffee shop outside, mind you, sitting next to no one, working. Then I bought some beans. I came home. I kind of felt off. And you know when you just feel tired and you're like, okay. And then I took a hot shower. Didn't really think too much of it, and I went to bed. And I swear to God, I woke up 5 times in the middle of the night. Had chills. I had a fever. I couldn't sleep. I had a huge headache, like one like right at the top of your eyes. And yeah, it was bad. And I knew from that point I was like, okay, I probably should go get tested for COVID. A lot of questions about like, hey, like, how did you get it? And honestly, I don't go anywhere. And the worst thing is, the one time in the whole year that I really went out of my house and exposed myself was at the dentist. Went to the dentist last Thursday, and I kid you not, in the middle of my cleaning appointment, she has a coughing fit. My dentist. I didn't think anything of it, but after the nurses told me it can take up to 14 days for it to incubate, it was nuts. Nice. Some of you guys got the vaccine. Nice. So anyways, back on Tesla. So it looks like we're about to hit high a day here. Here's high a day right there. Hit the like for high day. Yeah, this is a great. I got the oranges, by the way. These were the savior when I was sick. Thank you, everyone. Much appreciated. Sounds like In the Money had COVID as well. Yeah, so 760s on deck here. And I don't even know what to do. Like, if you watched the episode last night, you know that I had my short-term call position. I still have it, and I'm up 210% on it at this point. And you guys let me know what to do. Oranges and sun in the face, exactly. Yeah, hey, life is good. Health comes first. We gotta remember this. And it was a stone cold reminder for me. Next stop, the moon. Nice, vaccination tomorrow. Awesome. So okay, there we go. We just hit 760. 760's on tap. And how high can it go? Someone asked 775. I mean, if we zoom out a little bit to the 5 minute graph, we're pretty much past all of our daily pivots. We're riding on pure momentum at this point. If we look at the daily, wow, we just killed that moving average. So I mean, technically speaking, our linear regression channel, the one up here at 825, you could have an argument. As for, you know, that being our next magnet, I'm not entirely sure how it's derived. I would guess it's just literally a linear regression. So it's not necessarily supply based or demand based, but it's a technical nonetheless. And that's our red line up here. I would say our next psychological break would obviously, it looks like might be 800 at this point, but you know, that's if we get there, and that's kind of stretching it, right? At this point, 761. Jesus Christ. Hey James, thanks for the super chat. Go Power Hour, thanks for your work. I appreciate you, James. Hopefully you pop up here. I've set up everything properly, I hope, with my streaming and all that sort of stuff. Just ate a sumo. Wow, this is a squeeze. This is nuts. 762. We are sitting at high of day, folks. Wow, this is nuts. Hey, you popped up. Awesome. Thank you again, James. Okay, so anyone super? By the way, I'm looking to change these little monsters into Elon faces for next time. So keep that in mind. Oh, and also, by the way, sorry if you hear the banging there. Also, I was looking at releasing or drawing up some merch. If you wanted to support the channel and buy some t-shirts, we had some good ideas in Discord before I got sick. Now that I'm better, hopefully I have those out within the next couple weeks. So they'll probably be on Teespring, no pressure, but I'm gonna have some funny sayings. If you have any ideas, let me know on Discord. We've already had a little chat about it, so I appreciate that. Gordon Zombies. That's not a bad one. That's not a bad one. Hey Tranth, hey Ashus, good to see you back, man. Glad you're doing good. I appreciate that, Tranth. Thank you so much. Much love, y'all. $761.48 at the moment. This is not so. How high can we go? I mean, at this point, we're just, you know, this is all cherry on top. I mean, last night when I was recording, we were at $702. So, but this is what I was saying is, you know, Tesla at a minute's notice can go up 10%. It's just the way that Tesla is, and it can come down too, but Mark, glad you're alive and kicking. I appreciate that. Had your vaccine? Nice. Yeah, after you have your vaccine, I heard for a couple days you might not feel the best. Daniel, bro, your analysis is top notch. How did you learn all this? You know, I appreciate the kind words, first of all. I would say I don't know very much, right? But I've made a lot of mistakes, and I've been, you know, trading and investing really because of my dad since I was, you know, very little. But at the end of the day, you know, all of this is just for entertainment and having fun. So, and the best part of this is all 180 of us watching can pass around info, and together we're better, right? So it's not me, it's everyone coming in together. Pretty cliche, but quite literally, like the Discord, for example. If you guys aren't in Discord and you don't know what Discord is, I don't blame you because I didn't know really either. Discord's like this like MSN chat that we have for everyone that is a supporter of the channel, and we talk in there 24/7. And the amount of knowledge that everyone brings, because everyone can bring a certain news article on time or a breaking piece or something like that, and together we're better. Marco, €5. Much juju to your health too. I appreciate that, Marco. Thank you. Hit the like. CZ says he is alive. I am alive. I am alive. This isn't recorded. This is live. Much love, y'all. Appreciate you. If you don't know your Discord, you're a boomer, says Nick. Nick, I'll take it. I didn't really know, to be honest, what Discord was until I created one for the channel. I'm not a gamer, so. But yeah. What's MSN? Yeah, don't even worry about it. And is awesome. Absolutely. Alrighty, so we're sitting at $761 pretty much at this point on Tesla. I thought this was a deep state video. Go ahead, you're all good. This is not a deep fake video. Don't worry. Don't worry. Hey, Tyler, you're gonna get vaccinated. Nice. You're nervous. I feel ya. I am. But you know what? I'll tell you what. COVID was not fun to have. So hopefully you're protected there. Sylvan says not MSN. You mean ICQ? Okay, that's a little bit out of my range, but yes. Okay, so you know. This is pretty healthy. If we look at the option chain, okay, looking at the option chain, and you guys can tell I haven't pulled this up since our last live stream. That's how out of it I've been. So for this week's option chain on the call side, You can buy an 800 call for $5.50. That's kind of inflated. I mean, you're buying what, today's Tuesday, so you're buying oh shit, today's Tuesday, I didn't realize. If you're buying Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, you're buying 3 full days at around $6 for something that's $40 out the money when something's already ran $60 up. It's expensive. It almost makes me want to short some of these calls, but I'm not betting against Tesla. Like for us to have another 10% green day, I think would not be out of the question. That's not to say I'm going to bet on it happening, but yeah, I mean, these are kind of expensive. Like the 800 call going for $6. So here's the thing: like even if all Tesla did was for the next hour here, just paused, I bet you these would probably collapse in value. But that's assuming Tesla pauses in the next hour here. What is Flow Algo telling us? Let's take a look. I've got it pulled up here. So here comes the banging, y'all. I'm sorry. Okay, pull up Flow Algo. So on Tesla, we just had like a $2.5 million call sweep for 820 calls, expiring not this Friday, but the next Friday. So in 10 days or something. A $2.5 million call sweep there. I'm sorry. I told you guys it's going to be a little bit loud. I apologize. So we got the 820 calls. So $2.5 million there. $2.2 million here. So there's construction. So basically, I told you guys in the beginning of the video, I'm sorry, but I had to go live. Are you remodeling your house or building a brand new recording studio? I'm doing neither. Elon wants out. They're actually rain screening the building entirely around us, so that's kind of what's happening. That is loud. I'm sorry, y'all. Hold on. I'm gonna try to do something about it while we talk. I thought I could get away with it. Okay, let's take a look here. Hold on 1 second. All right. Okay. Hopefully. Okay, never mind. So here's the thing. Even if we consolidate around 760. Even if we consolidate around 760, I'm pretty happy. Like at 760, I'd be pretty stoked. Being up $60 on the day. Again, I think consolidation is healthy. I think someone said in the comments that we're going to have potentially a gap fill coming around 775. Someone said it's Gordon. It could be Gordon. It could be. I don't know which Gordon you're talking about because he who shall not be named. Potentially, who knows? I'm sorry, but this is the way it's going to be today. I'm sorry. That was loud while I'm driving your Model Y. I'm sorry, MP. But I apologize in advance. Can you put in headphones? Won't bring up the bang as much. That's not a bad idea, Randy. If I only had headphones. Hold on. I gotta be like Meet Kevin. Where are my headphones anyways? I don't have my headphones here. Okay. Cross my fingers here. Cross my fingers. I think Gordon left. Okay. Oh no, I see another Gordon coming. Okay. Kevin has like 10 headphones. The dude can have like a million headphones. Okay, so we just hit a high of 762, not bad, but I still think, someone asked the question, what do you think about YOLOing in some calls up here at 800? For this week, I really consider these as when I say lottos, I consider these 100% pure lottos because these have been inflated so much because of the run up that really for you to make any money, you're going to have to see a vertical spiking from here on out in the next 3 days. And if you have 1 day of pause, they will deflate like crazy, which is why, I'm looking at these calls and I'm long some May 7th calls and I'm thinking, is it not worth it now to short some calls past my strike so I can collect some premium? That's what I'm kind of looking at here. So trying to keep that perspective, but we have 40 minutes. We'll figure it out. H-Lim, for some reason, I like your channel more than me. Can I appreciate that. I think it's my voice. That's the first time someone's complimented my voice. I appreciate that, H-Lim. Tesla's up a Gordon price. Okay, a Gordon isn't a Gordon $40? Or is it 60? I forget. It's something ridiculously stupid at this point. Okay, so 760 is what we're sitting at the moment. Tesla is just showing no signs of stopping at this point. Just no signs of stopping at this point. $760, 761 again now. I zoomed in a little bit here. Hopefully we can get some more better perspective. Just no signs of stopping. This is nuts. Technically it's 19 US dollars. Oh, Ash Tyler from Star Trek Discovery. You know, I had someone comment that maybe that was you, H-Lim, and I had to Google, because I don't watch movies. I don't watch Star Trek, Star Wars. I don't, I just never really have. But I had to Google it. Yeah, I mean, he's like he's way wider than I am though. But yeah, I mean, I can see it. And that was me. Hey Albert, how's it going? Welcome, y'all. Feeling a lot better. I appreciate it. A Gordon is $20, says Mel Yellow. Marco says 67. Here's the thing. I think he got so screwed up because I think it was $80 or $90 pre-split, and then the goddamn stock got split, and all of a sudden now, we're talking like it's like a $20 or $30. It's stupid. Square is another beast. Absolutely. Square is crazy. I'm still holding my leaps on Square. Thanks for reminding me. I'm going to check how Square is doing. Square's at $274.5 now. That's nuts. High of day on Square was 275, so we're pretty much sitting at high of day at this point. And my Square leaps are just printing at this point. And they should, because man, I was down for a long time. You guys know I love Square. I've always loved Square. Yeah, Square is a good stock. I like it. Ironically though, I don't really own any shares in Square, only leaps. But maybe I'll switch to equity at a certain point. Which leaps do I have for Square? These are, I think, January and September's, and there's like a wide mix, but they're all out of the money. 300, 320, that sort of thing. Yeah. I should have exercised some of them, but Marco, the Tesla analyst, JLJ Research, he who shall not be named, has a sell rating on Tesla shares of $67 price target. There we go. Thanks, Marco, for finding that. Oh, Meliel as well. Gary Black says Gordon is $20. Gordon's old price target of $20. It's just nuts. Anyways, like either way, it's nuts. Is Coinbase a good buy tomorrow? That's a good question. I am probably going to dabble in some Coinbase. My thoughts on IPOs are generally they're really good plays for like quick scalps. So if you're looking to technically get in, and it's not a surefire way, but like my strategy has technically been for I was about to say ICOs, for IPOs. As soon as it opens, I usually can put in a mid-market order with Interactive Brokers sitting there with a GTC, just a good to close. As soon as it pops open, I usually buy, whatever, a couple thousand amount of shares, and inevitably within 5 or 10 minutes of holding, it's usually higher, and I scale off from there. So that's kind of my strategy with IPOs. And then what I do is, if I really like the stock, I'll usually wait. Like Airbnb showed us kind of the path for IPOs is, if you like the stock, it's okay to buy a little bit the first day, but really you're probably going to see a substantial selling off of insiders in the first week that you can probably buy in at a more reasonable price. But I do like Coinbase. I'm a Coinbase user. I like Coinbase. I think it's probably a good company to invest in. At what market cap? I don't know. I've kind of been out of the loop, to be honest. Saying this again, Graceman, thank you for $900 leaps January 2023 at 15K 2 weeks ago. Hey, nice. It's all you, man. So let's check out what those are sitting at. January 2023. think I don't want to get it wrong. January 2023. 900 strike for 15K. Those are sitting at 24K at the moment. Nice. And I'm hoping I got the right year and you didn't mean this January. If you mean this January, then those are sitting at, yeah, you mean 2023. Yeah. Awesome. Congrats. You doubled your money almost at that point. Nice. Love it. You bought 7 of them. Sweet. That's a cool 100K. Maybe more, 140K. Nice job, Graceman. Remember, here's the thing with implied volatility at the moment. If you look at implied volatility percentile on Tesla, we're currently sitting at, where is it? 10%. It's 10%. We're still at a really low percentile of implied volatility. Hey, H. Lim, thanks for the $1,250 PHP super chat. Wow. I'm going to have to break out the calculator as to what that is. Is that Filipino pesos? I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you, H. Lim. Much love. T-Mec as well. Yes, Marco's checking with T-Mec. Sumo Citrus checking in. Hey, baby. Yeah. Marco, T-Mec also did buy some leaps a couple weeks ago. Looking like a good move at this point. Loving it. And here's the thing, right? I know you own leaps. You got time. We're sitting at $760 at the moment. I know you got time, but if you've followed me for longer than a couple weeks, you'd know I always say take profits, right? And you know, you can have core shares that you're never going to touch and never log into. That's fine. But I'm talking if you're a trader as much as you are like a swing trader or as much as you are an investor, taking profits, you know, I think if you didn't learn this before in the last little correction that we've had, pretty much all tech stocks, is no one goes broke taking profits. I know the other analogy, Warren Buffett says no one gets filthy rich taking profits. But if you're a swing trader, know your game. Know that if you're swing trading and if your plan was to hold for a couple weeks and you know make 20% or 200%, like these leaps are up 200%, take your profits, roll them out. You can keep rolling, right? But yeah, taking profits, it is what it is. Abel says I'm up. Hey Abel, how's it going? Good morning. Good morning. Yeah, I think you're from New Zealand. Yeah, must be AM for you, man. Libaf says his calls are printing. Yeah, you could have bought anything on Tesla yesterday. Hopefully y'all did. I've been holding stuff since last week, so you know I was down a little bit before I was up, but you know can't complain it now at this point. So here's the thing as well is the Qs are sitting high, pretty. You know they're sitting at $341. SPY is sitting at SPX is sitting at $4,150. Like SPX is almost $4,200. That is nuts. That is just crazy. Like I don't even know how healthy that is. Nuts. Alex says take profits and buy shares in high conviction stocks. I like that. Exactly. Vikram, 8-sum gain in one day. Insane. Nice. Wow. Craziness, Vikram. Congrats. Good day for a lot of people watching. I love it. My last 100 shares were bought at 613. Those don't look like a bad buy now, do they? What's your thoughts on the Tesla token? Okay, good question. Admittedly, I haven't done amazing research on this because I've just kind of been out of the loop. But so if you don't know, Binance has essentially come out with, I don't know if you can say they've ICO'd, but essentially they've released a blockchain, and someone correct me if I'm saying this wrong, a blockchain token that proxies as a share of Tesla, but in blockchain token form that you can trade 24/7. And technically it's backed by shares as well, right? And technically that got released today. So there's some general sentiment in the market out that technically speaking, maybe this is having an effect on it. Could be possible. I mean, it's the first of its kind, to my knowledge. I don't think any other company trades tokenized other than Tesla at this point. So, I mean, it's definitely possible. I will say, like, I really like the idea. like for us degenerates that check futures all night before they go to bed, 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Like, you know, we need 24/7 stuff. Hey Scott, welcome to Patreon. T-Mac, Tesla at 762. What a day! Thanks for all your insight, Yesh. I appreciate that, T-Mac. T-Mac is a fellow Discord member of ours, our fellow channel Patreon as well. Check us out in the description. I appreciate that. T-Mac, your calls must be sitting, your leaps must be sitting pretty at this point. Amazing. Yeah, gotta love this move. Hey, Uncle Jim. About 150 more at 595, holding 495. Nice. Putting them under my pillow for 5 years. I like that, Dan. Nice. Emmanuel, I think you can't trade 24/7, still within market hours, as they have to back it with share purchase. I read 20. So I get that. That makes sense. I wonder though. I'll try to find the Binance tweet about it. But I wonder if they don't just settle that after hours type of thing. Hey, HLM, welcome to the channel membership. Joining the Whales membership, appreciate that. HLM, you might. So for anyone listening, joining the channel member, like our channel members and getting Discord access through there, I appreciate you. Patreon is a lot easier. Not only do I make like 99% of what I make through Patreon instead of 70, but also like the Discord link is instant. So HLM, I appreciate you joining. If you want, can you send me an email? You should find my email there, and I'll send you the Discord link to join through there because I don't think it's automated through YouTube. Okay, so Tesla now has crypto stock token. Let me just share this screen here. Let's pull this up. So let's take a look here. Okay. So Tesla now has crypto stock token Binance by fractional shares. Tesla will be the first to trade as a token on Binance's exchange, so other users can buy fractional shares using cryptocurrencies. Blah 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 blah. Okay, so let's take a look at the logistics. Okay, so Binance's stock tokens are zero commission digital tokens, fully backed by a depository portfolio of underlying securities. That represents the outstanding tokens. Holders of the stock tokens qualify for economic returns on the underlying shares and potential dividends. Interesting. Wow, you even get dividends. That's pretty neat. I will say though, please probably don't have the majority of your equity in a company that you like Tesla in this form, because remember, these are just proxies, right? You're kind of beholden to the chain. So, you know, definitely play around with it though. So they're scheduled to open. It looks like they already did last night, and they didn't explain why they decided to launch platform with Tesla stock first. I mean, it's pretty obvious. I mean, Tesla's the only company that's accepting Bitcoins as a company. Interesting. So maybe it's not 24/7. It doesn't necessarily say anything about 24/7 on it after all, but I'd imagine it is 24/7 though, because it's on the chain, right? Like, how would they? Maybe Binance has a way to do it. Let's see here. Okay, so they're commission free. I mean, that's not bad. Okay, so here's a little tidbit on it. Binance's services follows traditional market hours. Okay, man, you're right. Tesla's stock token, for instance, will follow Nasdaq's market hours. A Binance spokesperson told the Block. FTX and Bitrex Global, on the other hand, offer 24/7 tokenized stock trading. There we go. Got our answer. So yeah, you're right. Binance, it looks like, is still following Nasdaq hours. So that's good. That's interesting. Not bad. All right. So let's pull this up. What are we sitting at now at this point on the stock? We're at 760. You know what's crazy, actually, folks, is we're only $100 something away, $140 away from all-time highs. I mean, I know it's still $140 away, but it doesn't seem like that distant thing that it did for the last month, right? A couple of days like today, and hopefully we can catch back up there. T-Max says, yep, the 950 March calls are up 57%. Nice. There we go. Chris says, I know Amazon and Apple are tokenized somewhere, but not Binance. Probably got to be Bitrex then. Yeah, you got okay. So they're harmonized outside trading hours. There will be no price updates and or orders per minute. Gotcha. Thanks, Manuel. Chris says I would say it's better to have Tesla stock on chain because you can transfer ownership. Yeah, I mean, I guess there's pros and cons. I'm just thinking at an equity voting level. Like, let's say if you were at the board, if you're doing like a stock vote as a owner in Tesla shares and in Tesla company, how would you technically translate that over? Like, do you get stock certificates, that sort of stuff, and dividends? You know, it. They also say that they'd honor dividends. I'm just not sure how easy that would be. But for tax reasons, I can see how a lot of you vote. Hey, thank you, Graceman, $20. Thank you for being a cha-cha. Okay, there we go. But I can totally see, like, if you've made bank on Bitcoin in the last 10 years or 5 years or however long, I know some of you guys listening have held on to Bitcoin, then maybe it might be a good kind of tax thing for you. DeFi version would be great. Exactly, yeah. Tesla's up 5.57%. I bought in the dip. I'm so happy. Oh, year to date. Yeah. Tesla's only up 6% year to date. That's nuts. But hey, it's up nonetheless, right? It's all we can ask for. Looks like 760 might consolidate after all. I don't mind. I don't mind consolidating at 760. I mean, gosh, I mean, when I woke up this morning, I was happy in the first 10 minutes we hit 720. I remember posting on Discord this morning saying, hey, we're at 720, expect some chop. This is where the 50-day moving average is. And there was no chop. There was just a continuation higher. So good day. Very good day. I wonder if the main advantage to Binance tokenized shares is for people who don't have access to trade in US market. That's very true, actually. Yeah. For third world countries, or let's say something like China. I'm not sure how capital restrictions are there. Yeah, definitely. Baby, you must have mutant healing powers. You look great. Appreciate that. I did not. I felt like absolute shit for a while. And breathing is still kind of hard. I'm not sure if you guys have not had COVID, you don't want it. Trust me. The damage it does on your lungs is just nuts. Anne says, my March 2023 600 calls are up 50%. Nice, Anne. I remember when you wrote on Discord that you were about to buy them. Congrats. Nice move. He who shall not... Hey, Gentry, how's it going? He who shall not be named says it's a gamma hedge. You can call it whatever you want. The fact is, when the stock was crashing down, everyone loved to say, oh, this is like a massive gamma thing happening in the stock, and we're about to crash back down to $200 a share, and Tesla isn't worth more than 100. Back when we were at 595, do you remember everyone piling in? And now that we've had one decent day in God knows how long, everyone wants to find an excuse as to why it is. At the end of the day, I do think a lot of this is front running for earnings. A lot of institutions are probably buying in. Yeah, maybe you can say this is potentially like a mini squeeze, but you know what? We'll take it, right? We'll take it. Hey, Colson, how's it going? Tokens are off limits to China still. Ooh, interesting. What do you think will happen with earnings? Says Vikram. I think earnings are going to be killer, in my opinion. I think earnings are going to be really awesome. There's not going to be heavy duty stock compensation expenses this quarter because Elon's not due for any. So I expect less expenses there. They kill deliveries in quarter one. It's not easy to kill deliveries in a quarter like quarter one with the chip shortages that we had everywhere. Just nuts. Can we expect to sell the news potentially? But I mean, let's enjoy the ride. At least I'm going to enjoy the ride for the next little bit here. I think, we have a couple more weeks till or earnings is not next Monday. It's the following Monday, right? Someone let me know. But we got time, hopefully. But yeah, I mean, definitely take profits. I always say that. So Edson, my 725 May 7th calls are looking good. Nice. Yeah, I wish I bought. I know hindsight's always going to be 2020. I wish I bought the same amount that I bought, but I bought it for like 2 weeks away instead of May 7th as well. But it is what it is. 14 days away. Okay, perfect. So a slight sell off to 755 at this point on Tesla stock. We're still up massively on the day, 7 to 8%. Remember the market. I'm gonna pull up the cues for a second here, okay? And I'm gonna try to make it so everyone can see. It looks like Tesla is following the cues here, but look at the cues, okay? The Nasdaq 100 ETF. We are at all-time highs. For us to continually gap up every single day is not going to happen. I think we all realize that. Even if we go back in history, you know, we did see a good amount of stretch in August when we gapped up pretty much every day for a whole month. So, I mean, we've done kind of the same in the Qs since end of March, it looks like. But, you know, we are gapping up. I would say we're probably overextended, but momentum is on our side. SPY, same story, all-time highs at this point on SPY as well. Tesla is not at all-time highs. Tesla does have room to go. That being said, you could probably say there is, so that 50-day moving average that sits at 720. You know, you would hope that kind of acts as a support at this point. But remember, at the end of the day, what moves the stock is the net demand or the net supply, right? And today there is net demand for Tesla stock. At the end of the day, that's all that matters. You know, moving averages and stuff like this are just an indication for where there might be more sellers, like algorithm-based sellers. But at the end of the day, you know, none of this is surefire. If we look at our next target though, our linear regression, which we haven't touched, by the way, we haven't come back to our mean since middle of February, and our linear regression sits at 820. I would say that's probably step number 2 of the target. Step number 1 is really just getting to 800, right? Like the full whole number. But can't really argue with a day like today. An amazing day nonetheless. So let's change this back up to the minute graph. Let's up. We got the good juju here. I've gone through like 2 oranges already. Got another orange on deck. I haven't had breakfast. Actually, I lied. I did have breakfast, but not very heavy. Did you call your doctor to see if he had it? I'm guessing if you're asking about COVID. It was my dentist, and I didn't call her because that was the first time I actually met her. But fear not, they do contract tracing, so I did mention that I went to the dentist, so they're going to sort it all out. Think about all the gains Kathy is getting. So let's take a look here. Here's the thing about the portfolio. You know what's crazy is I'm not sure if you guys are the same. You can let me know in the chat. The portfolio, though we are $150 away from all-time high in Tesla, the amount of theta that has been killed, the amount of time proven that's been killed in the stock is just nuts. Like, there is no more premium left in pretty much anything. It's just crazy. 52-week, I've already said this, 52-week implied volatility percentile is 10. 13-week implied volatility percentile is 20. We have earnings coming up in 2 weeks and it's still at 20. So if you were, technically speaking, just looking at it in that respect, you would say like there's probably a good bet that if anything else, we probably inflate in call and put prices in the next couple weeks. So Tesla CFO should hire you for live streams. Thanks, everybody. Tesla CFO Zach Kirkhorn, he has a voice made for earnings. I think we all know from last quarterly earnings when we were live streaming. I can't say I didn't fall asleep when he was talking. I mean, it happens, right? You know, but he wasn't as boring. If you guys remember, if you guys are OGs, do you remember when we were listening to the Apple live stream earnings in between when we had market close and Tesla earnings? I fell asleep during that Apple earnings call. Who remembers that Apple's earning call? I think In the Money remembers that. Hey, Johnny. Welcome. 100% already? Just arrived. Oh, yeah. You guys remember. I remember Jen was there. Gentry, In the Money. You guys were there. So we are going to be going live for earnings. Fear not. Let me just confirm what time it is. 1 second. So 2:30. Okay, so on Monday, April 26th, so not next Monday, but the following Monday, mark your calendars. I'll be going live at I'll probably go live for Power Hour like we usually do. Here's the problem though, we have 2.5 hours to kill in between, so I may wrap it up and then do part two, or I may just throw up a couple of videos as I or we can hang out for 2.5 hours. That's fine. I might just do that if you guys are down for it. And then earnings will come at 2:30, so we'll divert to earnings call with Tesla Master of Coin and Tesla Techno King, and yeah, and then we'll enjoy earnings there, and hopefully we enjoy a good reaction to earnings in the stock price. But yeah, good melt up today in stocks overall. Can't complain. Good day. Good day. Martin says I do. It was a bad night. So good to be back. So good to be back in the money. Uncle Gene, you sound too upbeat for having COVID. Did you just take a vacation? You should have seen. Go watch my video 2 videos ago, and you'll see how I felt. I recorded that video, and I was still like, I felt like shit when I was recording that video. You should go. You should go watch that. I'm just happy to be alive at this point. I was all cash 2 days ago, sold at 673, suddenly saw the price jump, so I had to catch it. Bought at 715, but can't complain. Have 3,120 Tesla shares. Nice, HLM. Maybe you can sell some covered calls on those. Make some money. Oh, are you at 100% health-wise? I would say yeah. I'm at this point, I am back at it pretty much. I do have some lingering symptoms, but nothing terrible at this point. So yeah, good. But I was out for a week and a half. Marcus says we can hang out, share thoughts, show videos. That would be great. Yeah, we have about 2.5 hours on earnings day to kill. So yeah, maybe I'll put together an agenda with you guys' help from Discord. And you guys can hold me to this. I really hope to have the merch live for that day. Some Tesla Q quotes, a photo of Elon smoking a joint, some good merch that if you wanted to support the channel, it'd be a good way to do it. And hold me to that. I should have that up in a couple. Like I have no excuse, right? 2 weeks. I should have that done. Tesla cured his COVID today. Yeah, live off knows exactly. Griffin says you fell off the map for weeks, and the next vid back, I saw your face and went, "Yep, he got COVID." Yeah, you could tell. You could tell. Philip says it seems to be a common thing with people that have recovered COVID patients, increased energy post illness. No, Philip, I I appreciate that. I energy doesn't come easy to me some days, but definitely don't get COVID just to have increased energy. Just go get a 5-hour energy drink somewhere. Go drink some more coffee. Because trust me, there were certain points when I was laying in bed, I didn't get out of bed other than go to the bathroom. Even like I was bedridden, and I didn't get out for like 3 days at a certain point. And the only people that knew I was alive were people on Discord. So it was bad. Don't get it. So we have 10 minutes left in Power Hour. Tesla is curling back up to 760. It looks like in general, Tesla is probably going to consolidate in and around here. Our volume weighted moving average sits at 740, so we're well above that. The question is, do I sell some short-term calls? Do I sell? What do you guys think? Let me know in the chats if I should sell, take some profits or not. I'm still holding my September leaps. Granted, it's like they need to be resurrected like Easter. Because those guys are just gone. But my May, I'm just wondering, they've been up so much today. What to do? Alex says nope, don't do it. Let's see what you guys. Let me know what you guys think. Just for context, I bought this call for $9. They're going for $30 at this point. So the return is close to over 200%. Bought them for 9. They're going for 30, maybe 31, depending on what kind of fill I get. Alex says he believes in the profit. Yes, there is on Discord. I saw that today. There was more profit tweets. Yeah, 100% out of the money. Do the Gary Black and Sal covered weekly calls for 50% out of the money? I've never checked the stat. You know, that's not a bad idea, Griffin. Maybe I should do that. You know what? Let me just check because you know they are kind of expensive. So we're sitting at 760 right now. I got my interactive brokers on my phone. That's why I'm on here. So today for 3 days, I can collect $6 at the 800 strike. At the 830 strike, I can collect $2.15. If I go to next week and I go to the 830 strike, I can collect $7.50. Ooh. Interesting. A 900 strike call for next week collects $2.50 per contract. Yeah, all my shares I'm holding. I'm not selling my shares. Griffin says every time there's days like this, it pumps the IV like it's nothing and really keeps going at that rate. Well, that's exactly it, right? Let's see. Let's take a look together. So if I pull up the options chain, if I really want to collect some premium, I probably have to go into next week. If I go into next week, the 900s for next week, folks, are selling for $2.40. The 870s are selling for $3.60. Now here's the thing, for these to be cut in half, all we really need is like a flat day in Tesla, or a day that it only goes up maybe 1%, and these will probably get cut. But at the same time, man, like, do I really want to bet against Tesla that much? 900, I feel comfortable with 900 because, you know, for us to hit all-time highs within 3 days would be tough. But what if it did happen? Here's like that's the catch-22 with Tesla. IV rank is still low, yeah, says Jetta. Agreed. But here, you know, here's the thing with Tesla is when it goes up 10%, everyone starts FOMOing into calls. But really, that's the point where you need to settle down a little bit. What do you think about selling puts? That's not a bad idea too. But I don't want to own more shares of Tesla. I don't want to put my capital towards 100 lot shares of Tesla. I'm already very heavy in leaps. But it's definitely a possibility. Let me take a look. So, the 850 strike for this week is going for $1.38. That's not enough premium. Next week's 850 strike is going for $5.25. That's next week's though, but I'm really just betting on the next couple of days so I can close this out. The question is it worth collecting pennies going through the Tesla steamroller? I don't know. Those have low delta. Tesla's had a lot of flat days, pent-up demand waiting for, it's a German word from In the Money, Torschlusspanik. Yeah, I don't know what that means, but I'm guessing that means pent-up demand or something. Or panic. Okay, so you know what? Yeah, probably not worth it, because if I look at the daily graph, we really have no resistance left in the stock, right? Supply-wise. We got our 25-day moving average down here. We got our 50-day moving average down here. That's not to say we don't consolidate or come back down and retest, but it's not like there's a supply line right there that I can feel comfortable with sitting on. God, even if I add in, let me add in a couple more moving averages in here. We got the 200-day, the 50-day, the 25-day. I don't add a million of them, but let's add in the 9 days as well. Let's check out what the 9 days looking like. So the 9 days there. Yeah. Probably not worth it. I'm gonna stand pat on it. Market makers begged out. And it's Tim Apple's that puts you to sleep. Yeah, exactly. Griffin said, I made 2 times my rent yesterday and 5 times it today. I'm good for a week. Nice. Not that I'd sell, but that's how I think about it. Hey, Humami. Huami. Sorry, I'm not pronouncing your name right. Huami. Welcome to Patreon. Thanks for the support. I'll see you in Discord. I'll see you guys in Discord. Will Tesla sell off? It's entirely possible. It's a great green candle for the day, though, today. Ultra strength. The market kind of, I've talked about this today. It looks like we actually are going for a high of day again here. We're at 761. The problem with the market at the moment is that I really think, we are capped out. We are at all-time highs for SPY. We're all-time highs for the Qs. It's just, it's if past tells us anything about the future, past experience telling us anything about the future, it's that potentially speaking, we might consolidate, retest back down, rebuild. But this market's been nuts. Not worth the steamroll. We're at resistance 760. Wait for a pullback. I think we're going to stay above 760 for a close. Colson up 11K for the day. Nice, Colson. Congrats, man. Congrats. Yeah, so appreciate that. Hey, thanks, Rob. Wonder if you've been watching. Jordan Sullivan, thanks for the follow on Twitter. Let's see what's good on Twitter. Nice. Tesla cost shares. What's the main driver for today? Is it primarily the low inflation report? Haven't kept up. I don't know. I wouldn't say it's one thing. I'd say everything's at all-time highs at this point. PLTR is ripping before demo day. Okay, so demo day is today. I totally forgot about that. I'm not sure if you guys follow PLTR at all. We're up. Oh, shit. We're up 10% on PLTR. Didn't even realize. I'm happy with that. I own shares only. So Coinbase announced that as of yesterday, it has fully diluted capital of 261 million shares. This is fully diluted capital share count includes the common stock outstanding and all the outstanding stock options and RSUs. Okay, so that's coming up tomorrow. Quite the melt up today. SPY's QQQ is all-time high. Breath not good for Apple. Made my day. Earnings season is upon us, folks. So with the earnings season, hopefully we can see some increase in implied volatility. G Munster is saying, I expect Apple's event next week to be new iPad Pros, new M1 Max, and the wild card of AirTags. Ooh, interesting. What are AirTags? Are they like those little key fob finders? I know, Anne, you love your AirPod Pro. I was thinking about getting one. We'll see. What else is there to see here on Twitter? Walter Bloomberg says, Elon Musk says Tesla's building up collision repair capability. Okay. All right. Did Elon Musk really say that? Let's go on Elon Musk's Twitter. Folks, I really think Elon's tweet about how he deleted, here, I'll pull it up. Elon Musk, few months. That tweet that he deleted saying in a few months, Tesla, so this one right here, probably within a few months when he replied to someone saying Tesla might be the biggest company in the world. And he said probably within a few months. I think there's more to here. And I think I'm going to have an episode out. I think I'm going to have an episode coming out with my conjecture as to really what that is about. Because I really think there's something there, and I think a lot of us are not actually thinking about it too much. I think we should be thinking about it a little bit more. The LTR day is tomorrow. Thank you. Love that. Look here. Ed says this counts 25% up. Damn, we're gapping up, everyone says. Let's screw Twitter. Look at that. There we go. $763. Hit the like for that. Holy crap. It's the oranges. It's the goddamn oranges. We finished high of day. That is very bullish. I did not sell my positions. I'm holding. Up 220%. What a day. What a day, folks. I'm happy to be back. Happy that Tesla's back too. But happy to be alive. There we go. So 760. Looks like we're just about to close here in the next 15 seconds. Pretty much closing at high of day. This is good. This is good. Wow. This is really good. So tomorrow, be careful a little bit. There we go. So we've closed at $762.32. Holy snap. Finishing up 8.6% on the day in Tesla. Great day. VIX is sitting at $16 at the moment. So now we know why implied volatility sucks so much. What a day, folks. Happy to be back. Glad to see you back in recovery. Thank you, Arjun. Happy to be back. There was a while there where I was like, damn, I don't know when next time I'll actually be going live will ever be. Jesus Christ. But wow, that was fun. That was fun. FSD rollout still coming out. Thank you, James. Yeah, that's true. It might be coming out. FSD subscription is still coming out. Let's not forget about FSD subscription. I'm really bullish on that. That's almost an instant moneymaker for Tesla right there. Actually, Jan just wrote that FSD subscriptions could give us a boost. New 4680 battery production, and finally, enough with 4680 batteries, the Semi can be put into production. All true, facts only. What's your prediction opening day tomorrow? It's gonna be tough. Like, we're at all-time highs for everything at this point, not individual equities, but macro based. Let's find out tonight how futures open up, but technically speaking, like, we don't really have much resistance on the upside, and that's why we saw this massive move up today. This is today's graph only. Check this out. I can't even fit it in the screen. We are just, you could have bought at any point in the day, and if you held long enough, you made money. It's a good day. It makes sense. Remember, we talked about this yesterday. If and when Tesla can pass that 50-day supply zone, we can have our next leg up. We've been saying that on Discord for the last week or so, week and a half. That 720 is kind of key. That's why we chopped around there. Luckily for us, we didn't even have to chop around 715 or 20. Like, someone stepped in and they kept buying. What I liked about today's move the most, I would say, is that we didn't gap up in the morning and open at $730 and then move up. Meaning we didn't really skip the hard numbers of 750 and 720. We went through the open market and buyers just outbid sellers at that level. There was more buyers than sellers. And that's why I like today's move a lot, is because there could have been a world where we had opened, let me pull up the daily graph here. There could have been a world that we actually opened up. Oh, Jesus Christ, what happened? That we opened up past 720 and we never even theoretically saw, because in the pre-market, it's really easy to manipulate stocks up and down with a couple 100,000 shares. So technically speaking, the fact that we went through the open market shows that there was real legitimate buyers stepping back in. And I think the first hint of that should have been the fact that Tesla was green on a red day. Was it yesterday? Yeah, yesterday. Tesla was green on a red day. That should have been our first clue right there. That's why I really liked yesterday's movement. Today, it's hard not to like anything, but it's hard to hate on anything from today. So 3-minute expect to dip tomorrow. Ann says, in TSFA, I'm in June 2022, 650 calls. And March 2023, 660, 600, and 650. These will be super gainers, not selling. Love it. Yeah, you got a lot of time as well. Oh, this is 125% institutional. Retail doesn't move a $700, $800 billion stock at this point. It's all institutions at this point. Future catalysts, really, like I would say FSD is going to be one. FSD subscription might be another. The next couple of weeks before earnings, we might see a lot of front running. A lot of analysts, like I said, are going to be coming out of the woodwork to outbid each other to see which one has the highest target. Macro is looking good if you want to consider that a catalyst. Berlin might be up and running within a few months here. I think July is kind of the ETA. Austin, if you look at the Austin time lapses, they're looking like Austin is going nuts really, really fast. So were there any sweeps today? Absolutely there were. I'll show you here. Today we saw, actually right at close, we saw a $1.3 million call sweep for 745 calls expiring this week. We saw 800 strike call sweeps for expiring this week at $213,000 bet. Not very aggressive, but we did see some aggressive $2.5 million call sweep for expiring next Friday, not this Friday, for 820 calls. So we got some room up, technically speaking. These are aggressive bids as well. So nothing on the dark pool side of things on Flow Algo, but if some of you guys, because I know Tesla 5K, if you're listening, he's one of our fellow channel supporters on Discord. You show us some dark pools that for some reason I don't see on Flow Algo. So if you see any dark pool orders, let me know. But remember, yesterday we did see dark pool buys that came in yesterday, an hour before close. So that should have been a hint for us right there. So will Tesla fall a little bit tomorrow? I mean, it's entirely natural if it settles, if it hangs around here. It is what it is. I mean, we did go up about 9% on the day, so you know, it is what it is. Uncle Gene, can you do a Zoom interview with Anne? I want to know if she's real. Anne is real. Anne joins us on. I'm not sure if you've ever been on our crypto Zoom, but I think Anne was on our crypto Zoom one time that Emmanuel was doing our Zoom call. But you know, it's up to her if she wants to come on or not. Why wouldn't she be real? Yeah, exactly. Okay. I have a lot of Tesla buddies in my Discord hating Tesla right now for what they did to their solar roof customers. Huh, interesting. I didn't know about that. Didn't know that there's disgruntled, I guess every industry is going to have disgruntled customers, right? We'll see how it goes. I wish. Me, Kevin has 14,000 Tesla shares. I'm envious. That's crazy. Griffin says, yeah, Anne was on the crypto one, yeah. He who shall not be named wins the trust of boomers who equate Tesla with Bitcoin and think all is bad. What did Tesla do solar roof? Quite bad though. Huh. What am I out of the loop on this one? I'm not sure what's happening with this Tesla solar roof. But I know there was that video of someone like leaking stuff. Tesla is burning through its solar roof customers with a huge price increase. Ah, gotcha. Tesla's facing legal action. Hey, on the positive note though, Tesla solar is coming to Canada. You know, when we get anything here, we get excited, right? When we get a vaccine here, we'll get excited too. There's not a lot to look forward to here. No, I'm just kidding. What a day though. Much love to everyone watching. Seriously, I love every single one of you guys for taking the time out of your guys' day and sitting here and listening to this random brown dude talk about Tesla and having fun with everyone here. We're in Canada. I'm in Vancouver. Saskatchewan, nice. But we're having fun. Go Canucks. Like that. I like that in the money. Go Canucks, although we, you know, it's, right when everyone on the team on the Canucks got COVID, I got COVID as well. So all my friends think I hang out with the Canucks, but, you know. So, had it shipped here from Southeast Asia. Oh, nice. So much love for everyone watching. I appreciate all of you guys. I'm going to sign out here. My voice is getting a little bit tired because I haven't spoken this much in like 3 weeks. So much love to everyone. I hope I can have another video out today. You know, if there's any news, any upgrades that we see after hours, potentially speaking, I wouldn't be surprised if we saw a massive upgrade today after hours, considering the amount of buying that we saw, maybe at Goldman Sachs. But I'll have probably like just a daily recap video up because I'm trying to be more productive on the channel and just be more productive in my life in general. So much love to everyone. Watch Star Trek Discovery, says HLM. HLM, send me an email to get Discord if you haven't gotten access already. Thanks for joining, everyone. I appreciate all of you guys. I'll catch you guys on a Discord. My son-in-law is a Canucks fan. I feel bad for your son-in-law because, you know, as a Canucks fan, it's not easy. Vitamin D, absolutely. Thanks for all the medical tips while I was sick as well. I took all of them. I bought zinc, bought vitamin D, bought vitamin C, got calcium. I did all of the above. Much love to everyone. Hey, Ivan. Hey, welcome, man. Glad to see you recovered. Thank you. I am glad. I'm happy to be back. Remember, I always say this every Friday live stream, but I'll say it again today. Health is more important. I've learned this. I've been reminded of this again. I say this every Friday, but put your phone, put your technology away, go hang out with your family, have fun. Days like today make it a lot easier, right? Days like today where Tesla's up 10%, PLTR is up, pretty much everything in the market's up. Have fun, stay healthy, get some oranges in you, right? Nothing wrong with that. And I'll catch you guys in the Discord for later. Much love, everyone. Take care. Peace.